but you're acting like it down now. You know you're acting like it down now. You know but you're acting like it down now. You know you're acting like it down now. I tear the club up from show. This flow is gon' bring more dough. You know but you're acting like it down now.
I say I run it, cause I'm in control. Hypnotic Hennessy, a couple shots of Patron. I ain't you feeling nice? I get your high as a kite. Party poppin', shawty said she coming with me tonight. I ain't self-deleting, I ain't snapping and popping either. I'm bobbing my head or I'm just standing there watching. I'm a hustler, I hustle. You can tell that I'm paid and I protect what I got. I'm in the house with my blade, nigga. You front, you gon' get it. Okay, now maybe I'm sitting, cause I want you to trip. Yeah, I be on that shit. You should see when I'm stunting. I flash the stones to be bumping. Push the grips and me rolling. You can tell that I'm howling. I'm just doing my thing. You know the units, the gang. I got my grimy shady with me. You front, you'll have to get me off your ass. I bit a lawsuit and laugh. It's not a big deal. It's nothing but some ass. Let's go.
You know you're acting like it down now. I tear the club up from show. This flow is gon' bring more dough. You know but you're acting like it down now. You know you're acting like it down now. I tear the club up from show. This flow is gon' bring more dough. You know but you're acting like it down now.
We got together to do this music, the more we became enveloped, we just developed the fellowship through it. There's no pretension, it's friendship, meaning it's just assuming it's the same for him, it's just me, it's either them.